Good morning. Well, it's around 6:30 in the morning and it's boot sale day.
Yay.
This is...
I can't be too enthusiastic and I'm not awake yet.
You try and be enthusiastic, but yeah, it's difficult.
Oh,
but
love.
Anyway, we're at Bridgemary boot sale, aren't we?
Yeah, in Gosport in Hampshire.
Is that all year round?
All year, hard standing, because it's a school, isn't it? So they've got cracking facilities here. They've got indoor toilets, they've got an indoor cafe. You can always park, and yeah, because of the hard standing, it means you can access it all year round, and there's some diehards that are here all year round.
Yeah, there is.
It's still dark. I'm miserable.
As you can tell, I mean, the quality it's probably not that great, but there you go. Yes, it was miserable, isn't it?
So, I do love a boot sale in the summer, that's all I'm going to say. Yeah. January, not so much. But we need the stock, don't we? So this is what you do as resellers. You have to get up early and come and get stuff. We do. And hope there's stuff here to buy.
Wow. What could you do? If there isn't, there isn't. And you've got to do it. So
you've got to give it a go, haven't you?
You have got to give it a go. So that being said, I think we need to get cracking.
Oh, I don't know if I've got the energy to get out the van. I've just got warm.
Just got warm. I know. Anyway, let's get to it.
Let's get it done.
How much did you say the speaker was? I suppose which one? I'll get to do
Good child, aren't you?
Don't put it too fast, so I forget. Especially when you have 2, 3, 4 items that you reserve.
Thank you. And 5 each.
I'll put that on the body.
Chilly.
I haven't got a voice to do the song.
No, sorry.
It's too early.
My hands are going to drop off. Fish kettle there.
Big table under there, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, right. Nothing yet. Yeah, I was. You stopped right in front of me. No, I know. Not good, is it?
That's yours, isn't it?
Sorry?
Brass pot's different.
Yeah.
The other one might be. The other one will.
I think we're heading to coffee, aren't we?
Yeah, we've been round once, haven't we?
We're just.
Anything.
I know. Crazy, isn't it?
But to be fair, it's struggling to see it.
I know, it is a bit of that, isn't it?
But what we tend to do when we have a boot sale like this, where we really struggle to pick anything up, we go and have a coffee, recharge a bit, and then we come back and we buy loads of stuff. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll see. Sorry. Cheers, thanks. Which is your phone set? Yeah, I'll take that. What about, you've got one there?
Yeah, that's brand new.
Oh, right. Okay. I could do a tenner on that one, but
Yeah,
that's
go on,
fine.
you can have 12 quid for all of
Lovely.
it. Yeah.
Perfect, thank you. How much is your backstage?
£2.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Cheers, thank you. Oh, we're all done, aren't we?
It's 9 o'clock. Feels so much later.
It does, doesn't it? There we go, look.
Big and bulky.
Yeah.
That's us. Oh. Bits and pieces.
Yeah, well, let's load it up, shall we? And get going. Back in the van.
Thank goodness. We've been, what, around 3 times?
Yeah, we went round 3 times. Very, very cold. We went round once, and I don't think we got anything, did we?
We didn't get anything, and we decided to have a coffee, didn't we? Because
we did.
that always does that, doesn't it? When
we always do better when we have a coffee.
After we've had a coffee,
Yeah.
we sort of, mind you, I think it was light then, which made it a bit easier. But people have set up, haven't they? Then they've got everything out, and you've got more of a chance of seeing everything.
As you saw from the footage, we do, we do try when it's dark. But you're right. I mean, you scan through, but you can't see everything, even with a torch. And so we went and had a coffee and warm up.
I think sometimes after about an hour or so, people are a little bit more flexible with their pricing as well,
Yeah.
aren't they? Because they haven't sold something.
Yeah, they realise, they sort of think, oh, I better take some offers because I've got to at least make my stall money.
Yeah, that's it. And I think as you get through the morning, when it's cold like this, people don't hang around, do they? They don't. They're not going to be on till lunchtime today, I don't think. 10:30, 11, they'll be gone, won't they? So
that's it.
So they've got to get their money.
Yeah, so I think we're quite lucky really, because there's not a lot of boot sales around, I don't think, that are sort of pretty much all year.
No,
and
I think...
it's nice that they've got hard standing here. And yeah, so it's you know, we haven't picked up probably anywhere near as much as what we would normally pick up.
A little bit disappointing for me, because there wasn't a lot of my sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's normally the other way around.
Yeah,
you know, it's normally me that's not picking up loads, but
it's pretty much some placemats and a lovely Thomas Kincaid picture. Did I get anything else? Oh, we've got some magazines just to get some brownie points with my mum. Magazines, 20p each. What a bargain!
What a bargain! Excellent.
Brand new as well. Brand new.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, brand new magazines.
Fantastic.
So
yeah. Anyway, so we're done. We're going to pop back home and we'll get some values of what we got and
another coffee.
We've got to defrost
my nose
and then we'll share some prices with you. So we'll see you in a bit. So we're back and we've had a look at all our prices.
Yes, it's now 2 hours later. Sorry about the hat and the scarf. I'm still cold. Got my
I've still got a jacket on.
Leg warmers. I look like I'm going to go and fight him, but I'm not. I'm just trying to keep warm. I think we got a bit of a chill, didn't we, today?
Yeah,
got a bit
I think
of a chill.
so. Yeah, it was quite chilly this morning. So, but yeah.
Need a Caribbean holiday. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would be heaven.
Anyway, enough of that. Enough of our dreams.
Yes.
We've bought a few bits, haven't we?
We have bought a few bits. Not the best, obviously.
Not enough
it is,
bits.
You know, it's no, not enough. It's January. Doing a boot sale in I mean, we're lucky to have one in January because a lot of them are closed. You know, until like March time. So we're lucky to have this, but you know, obviously there's a lot less sellers than there would be normally, and of course you've got the buyers are being spread out between less sellers.
And all the sellers, to be honest, you know, 98% of them were sort of resellers anyway.
Oh, they were traders,
you know.
And so the prices are going to be a bit higher. But anyway, so we did get stuff, and we've sorted out all our pricing. So are we ready?
Ready to show you?
Yeah.
What should we start with, my love?
I don't know.
Should we go with the first thing that I picked up?
Yeah, okay, do that.
These sort of natural seagrass.
Was this before we went for our coffee?
This was before. This was in the room next to the cafe.
Yeah.
And they were £3. They are seagrass, like woven seagrass placemats. They're 37 centimetres in diameter. Set of 6. I haven't given anything a clean or anything, but they're not too bad.
They're pretty good. Sorry, I got you a slipper shot there.
Oh, lovely. For Chris, that is $22.99. We're going to put on those.
Yeah.
They're nice. They're sort of that retro, natural look that people go for these days. Yeah. So give it a go.
Yeah.
The prices we say in these videos for all the people that are new, they all include free postage.
Yes, we do include postage and all
a bit of wiggle room, don't we, as well, because we do take offers.
Yeah,
we probably won't get full price for that, but you know, anywhere near that.
There is the odd occasion where you do get full price on things, but yeah, you have to be open to offers, really.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, so
let me put my book down and then pick up this gorgeous Thomas Kincaid. A big fan of Thomas Kincaid.
Okay, you picked it up, so now I've got to angle it in a way that I can. No, let's try that way. There we go. Hold it there.
Garden of Promise. So it's the sort of thing you have when someone's sort of passed away. It's like a religious, without being too religious-y, if that makes sense. In this gorgeous gold frame. When I saw it and saw that it was Thomas Kincaid, it's got this little bit on the back. The back's not in great condition, but it has got the certificate of authenticity. It's from 1998. It was £5. I've put it up for $44.99, which I know is people are probably reeling now at that. But it is lovely. Let's put it back on the floor so you can sew it properly. But you probably can't pick it up in the camera, but the green, the mount, if you like, is sort of embossed. It's got a lovely pattern to it. So it's got a bit of quality. Yeah, can you, if you get close, you see what I mean? It's like a sort of a...
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I think I am picking that up.
And this little bit as well, it's quite nice, isn't it? A bit of quality there, a bit of quality.
Yeah.
So, yes.
So,
shall I go with my last item?
Oh, okay.
Which is not going to be for us to sell, but I did mention it earlier on in the video. It was a stall holder doing magazines, new magazines, 20p each. So I just picked these up for my mum, all garden related, and then a good housekeeping at the back. But some of these magazines are £6-7. They're all sort of from November, December last year. Yeah. And he wanted 20p each, so I've invested £1, and that's going to get me a whole lot of brownie points. A whole lot.
A whole lot. Do like brownie points. Right, so we got this here. This actually came with. So you got that little sub there. You got an amplifier there and a speaker system. We got all of that for £20.
Oh, what a bargain!
I know, absolutely. This little sub is for it's a PC really. It's a PC. Can't talk. PC speaker system.
Well
there you
done.
Go. Say it quickly after a few pints. But haven't got the 2 other speakers that would come with it, so I'm not sure how I'm going to test that yet. But people have sold that sort of thing before on its own, so I'm looking at a price of, I can't read that, Marie. $18.99. Right. Okay.
We're doing it again. I'm holding the book.
I know. So the next one along is this Sherwood amp. And obviously with anything electrical, it's got to be tested. So our prices are based on if it's fully working.
Yeah.
So obviously it will change if it's faulty. You can still sell faulty items. People do like to tinker and buy that sort of thing. But like I say, our prices at the moment are going to be
if they're good
and they're fully working, because like I say, they haven't been tested yet. But we're looking at a price for this of about £50.
Yeah,
$49.99. Yeah. So that's what we'll be putting that up for. So fingers crossed on that. And then we're moving over to these speakers. Now this is sort of a surround speaker system. So you've got your 2 fronts, your centre and your rears there, and they are Gale, what was I say, Movie Star.
Yes, I think you just say Movie Star when you were doing the research.
Yeah, so there's not a lot of them about, so it's difficult to price it.
Yeah.
So I'm aiming around about the £120 mark. That may be too much, I don't know. But and also I can't really decide whether I'm going to be selling them as a whole or whether I was going to split them up. Sometimes you can do a bit better by splitting things up, but so I've still got to make that decision really.
I think all you can do is put a figure out there and it will find its price. Someone wants, offer button.
Yeah,
that's all you can do, isn't it? When you're not 100%, or if there's not a lot of solds. Yeah, that's all you can do.
That's it. Also picked up this Vax hose and bag. Now, long time subscribers will know that back in the day we did do a sort of vacuum cleaner palette, didn't we?
It was one of our first ones that we filmed.
It is, and within that we had a couple of hoses that had never been used and things like that. So we knew from back then that they do sell relatively well if they are originals and not copies sort of thing. Paid £2 for this, and I'm putting it up for $22.99. Yeah, so if you can find them and they're in relatively good condition, they're definitely worth picking up as long as it's the actual brand.
The actual branded ones, hold their money.
And a couple of sets of phones here. So we've got Panasonic one there. We paid £2 for this set, and what we've got £24.99. My memory is shockingly bad.
We've been doing it over 2 hours.
I know. Again, they need testing, but and also another thing to consider for phones is you may have to replace the rechargeable batteries. So it's a case of testing them, seeing how long the batteries last, and sort of gauging it really. But yeah, so and then the last one we've got is BT 4000 big button phone. I do quite like picking these big button phones up because they do sell quite well. Now this hasn't been used. I think what's happened is it's been taken out and briefly turned on.
Yeah.
And realised that it's not the sort of one they want, and then put it all back in the box again. So anyway, so it's in excellent condition. And £10 were paid for this, and this one potentially is going up for $59.99. So yeah, so you can get some good money for this sort of thing. So there you go.
So really, 7 listings there, hun.
7
for a
yeah. I mean,
we weren't there long, were we?
No, we weren't.
Just over a couple of hours.
Yeah. Yeah. So are we going total values wise now?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we got?
Well, we spent £42 because I've taken off the pound for the magazines because we're not going to sell those on.
No, that's it. Yeah.
So take the pound off. It's £42 that we spent. We've got 7 listings there. Do you want to do the big reveal?
Oh, yeah, I could do. I can,
I
yes,
wrote it really big.
Thank you.
Just to give you a bit of a helping hand there.
So the total value is £364.92.
But like we say in all of our videos, just because we're listing it for that price doesn't mean we're going to sell it for that price. That's what we're aiming for. We tip away, don't we, if they don't sell after a certain amount of time.
Yes, yeah, we do.
And it's got an offer button on it. Everything includes free postage, so we're paying for that postage.
Yeah.
We do eBay fees, promoted listings, all sorts. There's lots of fees.
We do eBay fees, do it? We have to do eBay fees. We don't do eBay. Yeah.
We begrudgingly do eBay fees.
No, there's a lot that has to come off of it. So
no, we don't want it to look like we bought something for £42 and we're getting 365 quid almost. Yeah. Because we're not.
We're not. No, definitely not. There's a lot to come off of that. So yeah.
Lot of costs. Everything's got to be cleaned. Paul's got to check all of those electrical items.
Yes, they've all got to be tested. It all has time allocated to it, so you know what I mean. Whenever you're testing things, it's got to be worth you doing, because you're allocating your time to it.
And it's 11 o'clock now. What time did we leave this morning? 6 something.
6. So, we got there around 6:30, I think.
Yes, so it's 2 of us a whole morning. We're absolutely frozen. We haven't warmed up yet. We're miserable.
We've had coffees.
We've had coffees, but we're nowhere near enough coffees.
No, we're going to need another one in a minute, I think.
But this is the joy of boot sailing in the winter. It's not normally what we would choose to do, but sometimes
you've got to do
stock. You've got to do it. You've got to do it. It's part of the job.
It is part of it. Yeah, that's it. So it's tricky trying to source in the winter months. We do like a good auction and things like that. But yeah, obviously when the boot sales are not readily available, it's difficult to get your stock.
No, we've been out, we've got some stuff. We can some of this is going to be listed today, some of it will take a couple of days because of testing and whatever, and then we'll be on to trying to source the next lot of stock. But it's a continuous thing, isn't it?
It has to be a continuous
a lot of work,
thing. That's it.
A lot of time.
Yeah.
So just factor that in when you're looking at those figures we've given you. Obviously, we haven't told you the amount of time that we will be spent, but that is important because obviously you have to spend the time. So, so there you go.
There you go.
Enough of our waffle.
Yes, I think we're done for another week, aren't we?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Yeah. So please do give us a thumbs up. You know, it really does help the videos if you do that, and consider subscribing. It's free. So
yes.
I'm going to move aside.
I'm going to move aside as well.
Again, we've got some videos in the centre here if you want to have a nose at those as well. But yeah, thanks again, and we'll see you again soon.
Thanks, everybody. Take care.
Thank you.